Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you again for album review this time. This is for Diplo's self-titled album that I'm returning to you again for tonight on March 3rd, of course. And this album is coming out tonight, of course, at midnight, for March 4th. But yeah, I got to hear it a day early because I downloaded it or whatever, but yeah, I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this new Diplo album and let you know my thoughts on this album. So let's dive into this album review. Now, I didn't hate some of this album, but there were some songs on here that really got repetitive with the dubstep and the repetitive lyrics with certain songs, I should say. Not every song on here. I think there was only one song in particular, or two songs in particular, that stood out for me a bit. But one of them executed fine, the other one didn't. Those two songs were Right to Left and On My Mind. Side piece from On My Mind, that featured artist repeated the same fucking thing over and over again, and I couldn't stand that shit. So it it just got to a point where it repeated it 8 times or more or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? So fuck that song. Track number 8, On My Mind, not a good song. So 2.5 out of 5 for me on that one. Now to talk about the beginning of the album. I actually enjoyed the beginning of the album. Don't Forget My Love featuring Miguel was actually a pretty good song. I really liked it, so 5 out of 5. High Rise was pretty enjoyable. Leon Bridges sings in that song, I believe. I'm not sure. There's Amtrak and Leon Bridges in the song. So, yeah, for what this song went for, didn't hate it. I really liked the melody. I liked how the featured artist is singing in the song, and it's structurally did very well. Sorry if I slurred my word for a second and was trying to think of the right word to say. But basically, High Rise, 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed the song. Your Eyes featuring RYX, I meant to say. Not a bad song, but I found it to be somewhat good and then somewhat annoying at times, in my opinion. But still, for what it is, I guess it's not a bad track. It's solid. It's one of the least favorites on this album. So 4.5 out of 5. One by One is an alright track. It's solid for what it is. It's not a terrible song, but I don't know if it structurally sounds very good. So there's some execution flaws to the song with how it's playing out, but for what it went for, it's a solid track. It's not my personal favorite. So 4.5 out of 5. Promises, very good song. I really like it. Kareen Lomax sings in this song, and he sounded really good in this song. So 5 out of 5. Right to Left. I will say one thing about Right to Left. It's got a catchy beat. That's the one thing that I liked about it. With Busta Rhymes repeating the same thing over and over and not even doing a rap verse, it kind of bummed me out. But for what it went for, it's a decent track. It's not the best song on the album. So 4 out of 5 for me. Humble has a featured artist named Lil Yachty. Oh my god, I can't stand this featured artist. Um, Basically, Lil Yachty just mumbles and says some sluggish mumbling words or whatever, and it just doesn't sound good with how the song's sounding. The beat's fine, but the song is okay. It's a little unbearable to listen to at times with Lil Yachty singing in the song. I just don't know if I like it, to be honest. So 3 out of 5 for that one. And On My Mind's, like I said, 2.5 out of 5 when I first talked about it. Don't like that song. Don't Be Afraid is an average track. I'd give that a 3.5 out of 5. Let You Go was actually pretty nice with Kareen Lomax, and Diplo's dubstep work is actually pretty cool in this song. So it's very creative and very structurally played out well. So 4.5 out of 5 for Let You Go. Forget About Me Night version was not too bad. Um, like some of the melody to it, so that's that. So 4.5 out of 5. Make You Happy. I don't know if I like Who Made Who as the featured artist in the song. It kind of was a little unbearable to hear his vocals. It just, I don't know if I felt for the song as much. So decent rating of a 4 out of 5. Waiting for You is, it's fine, but it's an average track. It didn't execute very well with how the feature artist was singing it. And then there was some talking and after the first chorus, and I was like, where is this coming from? So I was just a little tuned off of how the whole song was sounding, but 3.5 out of 5 for Waiting for You. And finally, we get to the closing track, Looking for Me, and Kareen Lomax sounds pretty good in it. And then there's moments where I don't know if I feel for his vocals at times. So, decent song, 4 out of 5. Overall, I think Diplo's self-titled album, production, mixing, and execution it was a decent effort. It wasn't the best album that I enjoyed from him. Uh, which this is honestly my first album that I'm reviewing of his and all that. And he's not a bad dubstep artist, just I don't know if I feel for some of the songs he made off this album. But this is something I might have to come back and listen to see if it grows on me. But overall, I think Diplo's self-titled album was a decent effort. It's not the best album, but it's gonna get a decent score, I guess you could say. So, first score for me, I'm giving Diplo's album, his self-titled album that just came, is going to be coming out on March 4th, 7 out of 10. This was decent. Not the best work that I've heard, not the best dubstep artist I've heard, but hey, there's Marshmello didn't do a bad job in my opinion, but I know a lot of people think Marshmello's albums are very underwhelming. Which that may be the case, but I didn't find Shockwave to be that bad last year. Um, it was average. It wasn't great, but Diplo's gonna be on my decent to good albums of 2022 by the end of the year, so definitely tune in for that end of the year video come December or whatever of 2022. But comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Diplo album, his self-titled album, if you've heard it. And if you enjoyed this album review I made for you guys tonight for Diplo's self-titled, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for another review, most likely tomorrow, I think, for more track reviews and other videos. Maybe I can get a movie review done tomorrow as well, or I gotta watch a movie, then review it afterwards for a newer movie that came out. I'm on the January 28th movies, so I'm a little behind on reviewing some movies, like over a month behind, but I'll get caught up as soon as possible. Uh, I should be on the February 4th movies after these next two movies for January 28th. But, anyways, yeah, new videos tomorrow after this video. So I hope you guys have a great Thursday night going into Friday as well. and I hope you enjoyed the new Diplo album, because in my opinion, I think it's decent. It's not his best work, but it's something that we got for him. So there were some songs I could appreciate. Give me a moment, guys. I gotta pause this video. Sorry, guys. My mom kind of bothered me for a moment because she got done with work, I guess. But anyways, I will have a new video coming out tomorrow, so definitely tune in for that. Stay safe, take care, guys, and as always, I'll see you in my next video tomorrow.